How you doing, everybody? How's it going tonight? Ugh, I'm just gonna kind of sit it away here so you can kind of see behind me. That's what the 100 gallons looking like so far, guys. Look at that. Actually, just had baby errata cichlid this morning. I just found some of these. This one right here, this yellow with the stripe. Kind of going back there. I just had little baby fishies today, little baby cichlid. I'll just sit here and give you guys a moment to show up if you're gonna. But hello to everybody out there that's here already. If there's anybody there. I can't tell. Hopefully so. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. Oh, wow. How you doing? What's going on tonight? If there's anybody there, welcome. I'm going to wait for a few moments and hopefully some more people show up here. But in the meantime, here's my beautiful Cichlid tank. It's doing pretty healthy so far, in my opinion anyway. We'll move it that way just a tad bit there. Actually, look at this. Kind of unique, actually, the way I set this up. You guys see this here while we're waiting for everybody? Hold on a sec here. I just got to straighten the camera out. Some catfish down there, too. And I'll get tank number 2 just down under yonder here. That's all my tropicals down here. Got some guppies. We've got some Santa Claus swordtails, some regular swordtails. Got some cardinal tetra, loach, angelfish, betta, bunch of baby swordtails hiding in there. And then we got all kinds of haps and peacock. We got mabuna. All types of mixes of cichlids. If you guys know anything about cichlids, this is my cichlid tank so far. I've also got some frontosa. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but these guys right here are frontosa. And they get about a foot wide, or long, sorry. There's another one here. And there's a smaller one hiding somewhere. There's a Malawi eye biter, or a Dimidiochromis compressiceps. Another hat back in there. I'm not sure what he is exactly yet. I was trying to ask the pet store, but they weren't confirming it with me. So we'll figure it out as it gets older. Got some Kenyai. We've got 2 Kenyai. Got 3 Eratus, 2 males. I just found out was a male today. I thought it was 1 male and 2 females, but no, now it's a male. It's turning the colors. So we've got 1 male down here, Eratus. We've got a Obi Mabuna. Got a blue zebra, red zebra, orange crush peacock, yellow lab. There's a Damasceni hiding under here. He's just a baby. Another Kenyai up here. There's a Venustus, or a giraffe cichlid, whatever you want to call it. There's a blue zebra. There's that hap. I don't know what he is yet. Maybe you guys do. But yeah. So what's happening tonight? Oh, crap. That's not happening. That's for sure. Whew. Hold on here. Sorry about that, guys. Stupid camera. There we go. Now I think I can see you guys, and you probably can see me. So what's the good word tonight? Anybody kicking around on this live stream with me? Come say hello and see what's up. Now my cell phone's effing up while I'm trying to talk to you guys here. Hey, Bjorn, Woody, what's going on, brother? Good to see you in the chat there, man. How's she shaking? Just showing off my beautiful 100-gallon Cichlid tank behind me here, Malawi Cichlid. And just chatting about things that should be chatting about, I guess. What are you saying? Oh, let's give this a little tilt back here like this. Welcome all you newbies into the live stream. Hope everybody's having a good night. Come say hi in the chat if you want. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. And if you guys have any ideas for some upcoming videos, let me know tonight while we're chatting. That'd be a pretty decent thing there. I'm actually looking forward to hearing some, some ideas maybe to help me deliver more of what you guys want to see. I mean, I try to stretch what I can, but I'm sure there's more ideas floating around out there I haven't done yet. Thanks, Steve Nickerson. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. There's nothing worse than waking up in the morning after you post a video and seeing all these negative comments about how much I suck and I'm not funny, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do to make you laugh then? Connections buffer and all that sucks, eh? Yeah, probably because I'm streaming from Canada. I appreciate all your guys' support and everything. You guys are there for me, and I appreciate that. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even bother. So, Shark threw a megaphone at a football game nearby. That's a good idea. I'll have to wait till the springtime once the football starts, though. That's a very good idea. Somebody mentioned that before. I'll just have to find out where to get a megaphone. I'm sure it's pretty easy to get on Amazon. I'm going to invest in a new camera system with a wireless mic, because I noticed, because if you guys noticed, the farts are right on, but sometimes the clips aren't matched together properly, which means that I'm recording the audio separately, and it's kind of hard to match sometimes, right? Yeah, high school, for sure. That's the one. I was thinking that already. Oh, no. No, I've had my channel going for about 3 years now. So, no, I've done lots of live streams in the past, but we just started doing the sharding again. We used to do fart pranks about 2-3 years ago. I had this fart machine I'd stick in my backpack on the side. It'd make all these weird fart sounds, but it wasn't as good as the sharder. Sharder definitely gets better reactions. Not at halftime or when the band plays. Exactly. Oh, man, in the bandstand. Right in the bandstand. Just walk by everybody and shart as I'm getting by everybody. I was thinking of doing that at the London Knights game here, a hockey game. Kind of like, like a NHL, but it's OHL, Ontario Hockey League. Actually, I'm going to be doing a car expo upcoming here in the springtime. Or March. Underneath the sweats could be dangerous. Oh, seats. Yeah, you don't want to go under the seats. You just walk by people and shart right in their face. You know what I mean? As you're oh, excuse me. As you just let it go as you go through. You can spray a little bit of fart spray as you're going through too, right? See, that's where I'm trying to separate myself from other channels. Is I use fart spray all the time. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but every video so far I've been using shart spray, and it smells like a really bad fart, but it lingers a lot worse, and it's like heavy. It's thick, right? So you can't. It almost makes it so you can't breathe. It's so agonizing. It's just terrible. It's like torture. That's why some clips are like because the camera's behind the people. But I wish I could get another camera like from the side, because some of these people are putting their shirt over their face too. Like the video I just posted there, the lady at the photo calendar in Walmart there, where you get your photos developed. She's wearing the red maroon colored coat, dark hair. Well, I start spraying the fart spray, and then I shart. And I walk away, shart again. Well, as you watch her, she's going like this. She's got her left hand like this with her shirt, and her hand like this over her face. And then I fart again, and she looks over at me. You can kind of see how her left hand's up over her face. Like, it's a bunch of times I've done that in videos where I don't think people realize how many people are covering their face trying to get away from it.
compete with Sons. Well, I don't want to compete with anybody. That's the thing. I think people misunderstand me. They're like always like criticizing my channel because, oh, this channel's farts sound better, blah, blah, blah. Me personally, I like them all. I love all for pranks. I love Sons of Arkham. I love everybody's, because everybody's farts and reactions and are different in a different setting, right? So we all do different things. Like me, I climb shelves a lot and fart. I like to like do the mule kick or like the little, you know, hoppity hops and like just weird stuff, right? Like, and use the fart spray all the time. Like that's like my signature, you know. And Sons of Arkham, he's can I get a tissue? You got a napkin? You know what I mean? Like he's always, you got a napkin? You got a tissue, right? Or TN4P, like those guys too. They get a lot of their ideas from Sons of Arkham. Experiment with different. I've been trying. I'm trying. That's why the one video you seen it, like I was walking by the Walmart worker and I had it all squeaky sounding like it was like the squeak farts. I thought that was hilarious because I've never been able to do that since. Only one time could I get that to produce squeak farts and it was hilarious, but he didn't want to take it. Like he's doing the corner eye thing. You could see him looking on the corner of his eye, but well, I appreciate that, man. Gives me a lot of hope anyways, because I'll tell you, I get those comments get me down sometimes. You know what I mean? And I don't like to admit it, but they do. And I've said that to Brad from All for Pranks couple. I don't know how many times now I've said that to him. It's just, you know, like I don't like to be like that, but I just feel like people just aren't satisfied with anything I do. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how far I push. Like when I walked up to the counter and farted on that sample in that video, there are a couple of videos back. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, I just mix it all together and do what I can, you know, or walk between like 10 people as they're pushing carts into each other. And I walk right in between a traffic jam full of them and shit, right? Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, I try to part myself away from everybody else's things because, like, I know people leave comments, oh, you should ask for a tissue, you should do this. Well, how many times have you seen that in videos? Why do you guys want to keep seeing that? Why don't you want to just see balls up? You know what I mean? Do whatever I can. And the matter is like, if you guys haven't noticed, they get better and better because, like, if you noticed from the first video I did until now, there's a lot more reacting going on. A lot more. Like, people are reacting constantly now, you know what I mean? Like, before they weren't. This mule kick is your signature move. Brad is the knee bend chart. Tyler from TN4 is the climb the ladder chart move. Big Mike from TN4 is stink wave hand move. I thought mine was the fart spray. I'm pretty sneaky with that. I got somebody called me the fart spray wizard, the one video there, because I was just like, I'm so quick and sneaky with it. Like, I'm just right in there and I do like 3 sprays and I'm already walking by it. You don't even know. It's like gone. You know what I mean? I'm already on the other side of you. Fart spray at church. You like the mule kick? Yeah, people do like that. I'll use that one. I thought the little hop, skippity, jump thing I was doing was pretty funny too. The little jump fart thing I did gets people looking every time. The climbing the shelves, I figured if you're not going to look when I shart, you're going to look when I climb a shelf because I'm making all kinds of rattling noises and fart spray at a wedding. Yeah, you got some good ideas, man. Keep the ideas flowing. Let me hear some ideas, guys. That's great. Your input is what matters to my channel. So, like, I can only really honestly go so far before, you know, I'm not going to go to jail for it. I got too much life going on other than this, you know what I mean? Fart spray at a city meeting at City Hall with small shirt to start it all. Great. City Hall. That is great. I wonder if they'd let me in there. Hey, Irene. Holy cow. How you doing there, stranger? What's going on? At a funeral? Yeah, that's... I thought me, with that Sikh guy, that Indian dude, me farting on the pork rinds and offering them to him to smell them, I thought that was kind of ignorant after I watched. I didn't realize how bad that really was, but I apologize. I wasn't trying to offend anybody at all. It's just, he was there and it just, you know, he was falling for it, so it was pretty obvious. No, you're missing all kinds of hilarious videos. Go back and watch some of these videos that I've been posting. I'm telling you. It's doing pretty good. I think I've made my name in fake fart prank videos. These guys love it, and I love doing it. It's hilarious. Be discreet with it. Maybe the city employees might blame one of the city officials at the mics for the shirt and the liquid ads. Even just to spray that crap inside the meeting and just sit there and record it. Just watch the reactions. Spray on a burger and tell a McDonald's worker it tastes. You want me to? I'll do that one. Yeah, I'll do that one for sure. I was actually thinking about that, but I don't drive, so I can't do the drive-through, but I will definitely order a burger from McDonald's, spray the stuff into the bag, make sure it has a good smell, take it back to the counter. You know what? That's a great idea, guys. I like that one. I think I've seen similar videos, but with the drive-through, right? But it's more personal and intimate anyways when you're right there with the person than in a car, right? Like, it's just, then you'll see all the workers reacting, and you can zoom in and out, you know what I mean? Get the shot, right? Spray it on Doug Ford. If I lived in Toronto, I'd definitely spray it on Doug Ford. Is that his name, Doug Ford? What was the other one's name? There was another Ford, right? Ford? The mayor? The old mayor of Toronto? They could recess the city council meeting until the liquid ass spray clears. If that happens, their video would go viral. You're probably right. If you got balls, get arrested and spray in the back of a car. No more jail time for this young guy. I'm almost 40 years old. I got 3 kids, and I can't afford to go to jail, man. But, like, I already pushed myself every time I do it. Rob Ford, that's the one. Yeah, you're right. But I will do ballsy stuff. You're right. We'll see I got some ideas, too. You guys got some good ideas floating around. I do like this, especially the City Hall one. That's funny. And the McDonald's one, I'll like hit different restaurants like McDonald's and Burger King, A&W. We'll just hit different, get them all in one day. I'll just go to different, order a cheap burger from each one. City Hall is good. I just have to manage to get in there without them, because they're pretty harsh in this city for that. Oh, if you guys like cichlids or fish, check out my 100-gallon tank here. I just put this together last week. It's a pretty decent tank, man. I love fish, and this is a very, very expensive hobby going on right here. I don't know if they're all coming out or not. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Not these kind of fish. These would be too bony and not right for eating, but yeah. And then I got some nice, pretty tropicals down below here. Like, here's a comparison of how big this tank is, guys. Like this is not even, like, you don't even understand. Like, this tank is huge. Like, this is my hand to the tank. Like, this, it's a massive, I could swim in this tank. Like, I could lay in it and be, like, drowned in it. It's huge. Oh, yeah, you can put tiger barbs in here. Tiger barbs get really big, though. And these cichlids already, some get over a foot already in this tank. And this tank, it's almost 2 feet wide. It's about 5 feet long and 3 feet high almost. It's a big tank. Like, it's really big. It's a 100-gallon tank, whatever that is. And I've got 16 or 17 cichlid in there. Peacocks, haps, and Mabuna. And then I've got some baby Eratus Mabuna cichlids. They're pretty cool too, but they're just hiding out because they can't come out. They'll get eaten. They're too small. But yeah, I just found out I had babies. Baby F1, which is the highest breed of these yellow and black striped things right back here. Picking off the rock there. It's like the top breed of that type of cichlid, so I'm grooving. I got a bunch of little baby swordtails again down here. I just had a bunch, and now I got more. I need a tank like that. My landlord is coming tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have a landlord anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm my own landlord finally. Can't go wrong with some betta tanks around the house. 420. I got a betta in that tropical tank below here. I ended up buying this house, Irene. And like, I own, like, this whole place is mine now, not just that small like that apartment I was in. And this whole place is opened up into a big place now. I did a lot of work in the summer there. Yeah, my cats, they watch them. They just too busy playing with each other, I guess, really. I watch them constantly. I mean, I could watch my TV, but I got it right in front of the TV on this corner of the couch, so I can just watch this instead. Got it set up to my liking. What would happen? That's not good. There's a Malawi. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no, that's not it. Oh, he's behind there. I've got a fish called an eye biter in here. He actually eats eyes out of fish and eats them. He hasn't done it to these guys because they're not. He does it like in the wild. They'll do it. Pick the eyes out of the fish and then munch them out. They're pretty cool. They're predator fish, eh? Oh, he just came up to me and went back that way. But whatever. He's there. Ever tried planted eBay aquarium seeds? No, not planted aquarium seeds. I buy my plants very small and grow them out myself. As you can see, they're doing pretty well. There's a vowels here. There's a vowel. And then there's a Ludwigia back here, the red colored leaf ones, shorter ones here. These ones are Amazon sword, and then the ones planted in that piece of driftwood here is a smaller version of Amazon sword. Not sure about Canadian laws. So don't the City Hall thing too risky. Yeah, it's pretty risky here. Yeah, I don't know about those. I don't know. I've never tried this planting the seeds from eBay, but or Amazon or wherever. But no, I just buy the plants. I buy them as babies, and then I just grow them out. I actually buy the plants when they're already started, so it makes it easier. And African cichlids are really they'll tear any plant apart basically. If you don't have them planted in something they'll uproot them. So these are actually planted in planters cups with gravel and really soft rock, like stones from like a riverbed. Oh wow. Disruption with a fart is too risky. Not really. That's funny. No, the fact of it is just going in. Like I just know how City Hall would deal with that. I could try it, but I don't even think I'd be getting let in the door, to be honest with you. Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. Putting up a lot of crap, eh, Harry? You know who I'd like to hear from too? Dean. I'd like to know what's up with that guy, man. I haven't heard from Dean in so long now. It's making me wonder. I hope he's okay. Yeah, it is the landlord. 100%. 100%. That's the landlord's responsibility. Shouldn't even have to move. I don't even think you do. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even budge. Let him take you to court. If he wants to be a douchebag, let him, because he's the one that's going to suffer the consequences when it comes to the tribunal. It's government housing. Shirt at toll booth and spray liquid ass in the air and try to find change to. I got told to do the city buses, ride the city buses and fart on them. I might do that one. Spray in an Uber. I think a few have done this. I was going to try that one actually. I like to be intimate with like in the shopping malls and stuff. Though they're great, like Walmart and stuff. It's just great because you're like right there, and there's the unexpected just happens, right? And they just don't know how to react. Some of them, that's why you don't see them react. They're reacting, but they're in their own way. You know what I mean? They're just not giving you what you want because they probably know you're up to something. That's what I figure. The guys already know what you're doing, and they just do not want to give you that time of day. They're like, this fucker's pranking me, right? Pardon my language, but that's probably what it is. Oh yeah, that's not good. Spray in the dressing. Yeah, like I said, I'll go to like the OHL hockey room. You know what I mean? Like just below OHL. Spray it in there. Act more stealth, and you got it every time. I'm just going to get closer to them from now on. I'm just going to go right beside them. Like I usually get a couple feet away because you don't know how they're going to react. That's honestly what it is. You just don't know how they're going to react. And it is pretty loud when I do it. There's no way, like Steve said, the camera guy, there's no way they don't hear it because he's further away than me and he hears it loud. Do more stretch farts. All right. I'm on it. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up for me on your way out when you leave tonight. Help me out there if you don't mind. So you like the stretch farts, do you? That's funny. That's great. Yeah, I didn't even get to do any stretch farts lately. The one at the, I think I killed it at the Victoria Park one there. All the stretch farting I did there. I did enough stretching for frickin' Richard Simmons, I think. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's true. Because I'm a fan of Brad too, obviously, right? That's the person I went to do a collab with over any of those guys. I could have asked any one of them, but I asked him because Brad's the one I liked. That's his personality, and he's great, man. Fart and laugh like a crazy person. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, but you wouldn't know if I sprayed it. That's the thing. I'm a wizard when it comes to fart spray iron. You wouldn't even know. You would just think I farted, right? You wouldn't even understand. Like people just don't. Just that's the thing. They know. They think it's a fart. Like I don't. I've only ran into 2 people I think out of the whole time I've done it that actually have seen videos of these before where they recognize what I was doing, right? But everybody else is like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like the fart spray plus the sound equals a good reaction usually, you know what I mean? And it's London, Ontario, Canada, guys. So I don't know. It's like I just said that to somebody the other day. It seems like people in the States just react better. It's like they're just zombies here. I don't know what it is. And it's like it's the same thing. It's loud, it's obnoxious, and it's like right in their way. No, not that I know of. I buy fart spray at the mall here. But we don't have liquid ass though. I can't find that anywhere. I've been looking for it. Liquid ass don't come here anymore. I'm sure that would have to be something ordered online, but I would like to work with liquid ass because I know what that smells like. I used it in a prank. I did a collab video with another bigger channel called Tree Dicks from London here a long time ago. We went to their house and I did a liquid ass prank on the roommate there. Still punched it in the mouth. Ha ha. That's funny. See? No. You can't do that. That's terrible. Ooh. No, you don't want to spray yourself because it can really wreck your clothes. It'll stink for perma stink. It says do not spray your clothes right on it or your skin. Or that's what I want to do. The poop stain one. I was already thinking about that. I seen Sons of Arkham do it. It's great. He definitely is the best. He is. There's no doubt about it. I would have to say. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Actually, Steve and I have a good idea for one this weekend already. I was going to do it last weekend, but for one, it was like minus 25 degrees here in London. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cold here anyway last week, and by the time Steve got here and everything, it was too late. We couldn't even make it. But we're gonna go to a flea market here. TM4P is better than Sons of Arkham? No way. Sons of Arkham invented the cup. Oh yeah, I know. I see that. I seen that one. No, I like the one with the where he's at the car expo, like the one I'm gonna do. He waits till the families are in the cars checking all these brand new cars out, and then he sharts and then gets out and closes the door on them. It's so funny. Watch them all bail out. TM4P is pretty damn good, though. I won't argue that fact. I watch them all the time. I do like Michael better. I would love to do a collab with him. Him and I would do so much funny crap together, man. He would be a good match for me to do a video with for sure. Not to compete, but to just see how much reaction we can get. But not here because that's what I mean. Like it just seems like it seems like I'm picking maybe the wrong places. I don't know. Maybe the wrong time. Oh yeah. No, you're right there. Michael's got those juicy ones sounding gross. That's why I like to have my fart sound, and I know people complain about it. That's why I leave mine purposely loud and bassy on purpose, because in my opinion, when I'm watching those videos, that rumble just makes them all the much more merrier. It's I don't know, it's something about it. As soon as I heard mine, it's like, oh my gosh, that is freaking funny. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I haven't had that happen yet. I've had people be upset with me and say, are you serious? And you know, pretty upset with me. But as far as fighting, not yet. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I've been doing. Like I don't know if you guys noticed that I've been climbing shelves a few times here and there too. It's just it's because they always look when you do that, right? But we don't have those big ladders and stuff. I wish we did. It'd be great. That's why the one lady, she just doesn't even bother looking at me. I think she thought I was like one of those people, floor walkers or whatever, the ones that security walks around looking for people stealing shit. So I was like climbing up, like maneuvering all up quick, like Spider-Man, and looking over like I was all sketchy. And then all of a sudden I fart. She just. Oh, you wait till I go to the flea market. It's going to be great. Retro games rule. Yeah, it's Gibraltar Trade Center. It's called here in London, Ontario, Canada. But they got all those meat. They got all kinds of meat samples out, eh? I figured I'll hit that up. It's good seeing you, Irene. Holy cow. Go take care of yourself there. See, all this farting and stuff's making her want to poop. Get a walker with shit stain and fart spray. Ah ha ha ha! Or a cane. So I have to walk all frickin' decrepit in front of people and not move very fast. That would be funny. A cane or a walker. Yeah, check out some of my videos when you get a chance. You'll get a good laugh. I promise you that. They're getting really funny. Granny Monster stopped by and watched one the other day. She usually stops in here and there. Yeah. She thought it was pretty humorous herself, so. Should have scraped the silicone off this tank. Jeez. What a mess. Yeah, I mean, they got all kinds of like vendors with meat there, like pepperoni sticks and like different types of meat you can buy there and stuff. It's just it's like absolutely perfect for that. Like I was just thinking it's going to be perfect. You know, I can just walk up to random things and go, oh, what's this for? You know, how's this work? Oh, what's this worth? You know what I mean? And then when he says this, blah, 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 you know what I mean? I am definitely from Canada. I am from London, Ontario, Canada. That's why my collab videos with All for Pranks are more of like clips I send them. There's no airport close to me. Oh, did you like the zippity doo skip? I did too. That was funny. Yeah, the mule kick. This one here, where I go like this. And like everybody always looks back and they're like, what the hell? Even in the last video, the one I just posted, you can see the lady, or no, the video before that, the lady reenacts the whole thing I do. When I walk by and that guy starts laughing with the glasses, calls me disgusting, and then like when I'm picking my ass. And also, like, there's a couple other ones I do too that are pretty funny. I think the fart spray one is definitely my my major signature though, because I use the fart spray in every video. Every video. Like that's why like the people aren't realizing like 90% of those people that when they're reacting to the smell too. It's not just the sound. You got to remember, I'm spraying that stuff. I'm using it like crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just don't see me doing it. I'm quick with it. I'll pull it out back in my pocket. You know what I mean? I don't like them seeing me doing it because then I'm busted, right? So you got to be pretty damn quick with the hands to do it. And you don't want to spray it on your hands. That's another trick. Got to make sure it's facing outwards at all times when you spray it. It's kind of tricky. No, that's just a little mall. It's a little strip mall. It's got a library in it and stuff. Galleria. It does kind of look like an airport. If I wouldn't have said that, I understand that. Where I got the two security cops with the fart spray and the shirt. That's funny. All you hear is, oh, dude, crikeys. And it was bad because I sprayed so much of that stuff there. It was right near the bottom of the escalator. I sprayed it as I was walking, like so bad. I was like, these guys are getting it. So I just sprayed it bad. And as soon as I like got on the escalator, they're walking by me right at the bottom there, and then I just go. Yeah, it's so busy there, eh? I want to do some more there. There's always so many people walking through there. Victoria Park, I'm going to wait till the summer and do them again. It's just too cold right now. Way too cold now. It's like -30 here, but in the States, I'm not sure what that would be, but it's cold. Definitely. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is happening? Got enough fish tanks? And they're all sick too. Go figure. Except for this bottom one down here. What if you just soak your pants in fart spray so it looks like you're shirting all the time? No, you do a stand in one place. Holy shit. No, that would be funny though. You don't need to do that, guys. Trust me. You don't need to put your pants, spray yourself with it. It's bad enough. You just go one spray and it's terrible. You can't avoid it. There's no matter what you think with those reactions, those guys are not. They smell it. I'm telling you. If Steve smells it from that far away and I smell it, they're smelling it. Trust me. There's no way. Plus, every time I walk around and stuff, I drag it with me. Right? It's kind of like wafting with me as I walk. And so it gets really bad. Like Steve had to turn the camera. He was trying to get the shot from it was a good reaction too the one day, but he had to turn and move because it was so bad. It was like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, that last video I just posted there near the end there, the girl with the blonde hair, the glasses, and the ponytail, I walked by her, asked her, I sprayed a bunch of fart spray around them. And then I walked by her and I fart on her. As I'm walking by, I kind of lean into her. And she's like, ooh, like that. And then they start laughing. Well, as soon as I walk around the corner, both of them turn towards the camera, facing them, and start walking towards the camera. And you see just the nastiest stank face. She's like, like that. And just left her shopping cart sitting there. Her boyfriend's standing over in the back. So I'm like, okay, let's go take his cart. I push his cart away. He catches up. He's like, oh, you got the wrong cart. Blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth. But I'm like, told him I was a prank artist or whatever. But yeah, it was funny. That was great. It was such, and then the girl at the very end of the video there, she's like, "Oh, that's horrible! You couldn't have waited till you got just a little bit further away from me." I do get some good reactions. You got to admit, there's some good ones coming out lately. Like I'm just pushing it as far as I can go. I'm just being a dick just until I get it, right? Like, it's just like, and then some guys are like, oh, you fart, make the noise too much. No, I'm pushing my luck because I'm trying to see, like, you're going to look, right? Like, I'm not going to leave without a reaction kind of thing, right? I'm just pulling that attitude, right? So it's just either they do or they don't, right? But most of the time, they're looking, trust me. Yeah, I know. First, he's like, what's that? Like that. When I was like, shaking my leg, making that awful wet fart too. That was gross. Then you hear her go, what's that? And then she starts running towards me. He's like, no, get back over here, like that, and grabs her. She starts running towards me. That was great. There were some pretty good reactions in that video. Park too, in the park, even the park, for as cold as it was, I got some good reactions, and it was loud too, as I'm surprised. That's why I said to Steve, I said, there's no way people are going to react, but sure enough, they still were able to. And it's not like I was trying to make them more real sounding, like as real as I could, right? Some days I'm just like, fuck it, whatever which day they come out. They're going to sound gross either way, but just some sound better than others some days, that's all. And I think it's my mic placement mainly, however close I have it. Like last video, I had it too close to my mic or armpit. So I'm gonna start keeping it more up towards the top of my shoulder. Still pick it up great, but just be more, not so bassy, I guess. Yeah, I know. That was funny though. That old dude, when I farted on the plant there, the flower, with the old hat, the old guy's hat, the glasses there. He's kind of hunched over his cart there, looking at all the flowers. And I walk up and shit on the flower, and then he looks at me and he's watching me, and then I do it again, and then I stick up and he watches me fart on it, and watches me the whole time as I grab it from my ass and then put it up on the shelf, and then I walk back away from him and fart at him again. And he just turns and looks at it, kind of stunned, and he just turns around and grabs his cart and walks away. It's pretty funny. I thought that was a good one too. Oh, that's horrible! You couldn't have did that if you waited until you couldn't have waited until you got a little bit further away before you did that. I just can't get over the stank faces from the last video. I got some serious stankage in that one. I had some serious stankage going on last video. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. That was great. Out of all the videos I've done, I got more reaction to the fart spray in the last video than any other one, though. You gotta admit, it was good. It was so funny. Oh. Or the ones where I walk by people, like I start walking by them and then I start kicking my ass. No, that's my signature move, the ass pecker. I am a pro at that. They always look just they're always just laughing every time. Was the guy with the Toronto Blue Jays at the mall laughing? I couldn't tell. With the Toronto Blue Jays shirt? Yeah, at the very end, the old dude. If you look, he starts laughing as I'm walking away from him. Because I'm walking away, so it's hard to notice. But if you watch it on a bigger, like I watch my videos, like when I'm watching YouTube, I watch them on the big screen, so I can actually, like, you know what I mean, see the reactions. But oh, thanks, Laura. Yeah, that was funny though. It's more like the Toronto Brown Jays. Is that the one? Yeah, the ass picker. That's the special move. I'm great at that one. You got to admit. You got to admit it. I got that on the lock, buddy. It's the only way to make it more believable is when you actually play into it like that. You know what I mean? And I got that. Like, it don't look like I'm faking it every time. It looks like I actually shat myself, you know what I mean? And I'm just digging away. Every time I do that, like even in the last video there, the tall dude with the glasses and the blonde short hair and his wife there with the glasses, she could not stop laughing. It was so great. She's like leaning into it, trying to hide her face and stuff. The other guy starts laughing. You can read his lips. He's like, oh yeah, he's kicking his ass like that. You can see his lips like melting right out. And then I run by at the end. I always do the run by. Got to do the extra run by at the end with the shark too. So I did another run by and then tripped at the very end and farted, and he just started roaring. It's great. The Toronto Blue Jays hooded jacket and backpack. I don't know. Oh, at the very end. Yeah. All those guys were the skater guys, the young guys. Yeah, they were laughing. And a lot of the times, like, you won't notice it, but a lot of times, like I said, a lot of times when I'm spraying that fart spray, it's like, if they like look right into it, like if they're into it, like really reacting, they're smelling it. Trust me, because they're always. That's the thing. I got to get another angle. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to have my GoPro on one angle and have my other camera at the other angle. And I'm going to start getting two carts going. So I'll wheel one, I'll get Steve to wheel the other. I'll wheel one in from the side, so it always gets those shots that you guys are missing. Because they're so funny, man. They always put their shirt over their face and stuff, and you guys miss it every time. Oh, dude, that's 100-gallon, man. That ain't no 10-gallon. That thing's bigger than me. It's huge. Man, that's a big tank. This is 100-gallon. 100-gallon with mixed haps, peacocks, and Laguna cichlid for African. That's 100 gallons. Like, I can't even show you in one picture, and this isn't even that close to it. There's a peacock there. That's an orange crush peacock. There's an errata cichlid underneath, a male. Yellow lab up there. There's a frontosa. There's another frontosa in the very back. There's this venustus, or giraffe cichlid, whatever you want to call it. Let's go this way. Where's the rest? Where are you guys? Here's my favorite guy over there, the silverish guy. He's coming towards me. That's a Dimidiachromis compressiceps, or Malawi eye biter. It's my favorite fish. So cool. Kind of like a pike. Looks like similar. I got a Obi Mabuna over here somewhere. Catfish, Pictus cats. See how thin that thing is? That's why they call them the compressiceps. It's compressed. That's a hap. It's actually a predator fish. It's pretty cool, man. Down here is actually a 35-gallon. This is full of guppies, cardinal tetra, all kinds of baby swordtails that I breed. And then just bigger swordtails that I use to breed them with. Santa Claus swordtails, cardinal tetra. There's a loach over here. Little black loach, coolie loach somewhere there. Angelfish. And there's a Siamese fighting fish hiding right there somewhere. Yeah. And then over there is my South American tank. I got a big parrot fish in there, blood parrot. And then I got a Jack Dempsey. And there's a Silvini cichlid. So those are all South American, big fish. They're going to be in a pond soon in the spring. And then 2 big plecos in there too. And then in here is a 40-gallon breeder, and it's got a Lake Tanganyika Neopergralis, Tetracephalus, or 5-bar cichlid, which is mean. So he's got a yin by himself. He's just too mean. Actually, there's baby Erotis in there too. That they just managed to escape my net. Couldn't catch them. There's about 20 of them, I imagine. There, all F1 breed, so top bred fish, top color bred fish. They're awesome. I'm very amazed that I even ended up breeding those. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of that tank. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's 100-gallon. Yeah, I do need a haircut, don't I? I was actually going to get one, but I like having my long hair back. It's been this way for a while. How often do I change? The 100-gallon, I do it once a week, and I do about 30% water change. Unless it's bad, then I'll do a 50, but usually it's not. It's pretty good because actually all the planted, those are real plants in there, right? So they all do the exchange for the nitrates. So, and my water is very hard, so the pH level is perfect for these guys. I don't even have to do anything. No garfish here. They would eat all my cichlids because they're too small right now. These guys are only a couple inches long. They're just juvenile still. Oh, thanks. Thanks. But yeah, the only thing is it's a very expensive hobby. Even to buy all these fish is not even cheap at all, man. Each fish is anywhere from $20 to $60 a piece, depending on what fish you get, right? Oh yeah, there's 2 Kenyai cichlid days. That guy's actually turned yellow after a while. Right here, kind of going back that way now. That's what they said. I think they're more sunshine peacock myself, but we'll find out soon. I know my fish, and that's a sunshine peacock, but the pet store just wants to argue with me that they sold me Kenyai cichlid for some reason. So we'll find out. They don't even have the same shape as a Kenyai. But thanks. It's definitely one of my favorites. I've always had a hobby. I've always had fish. Always done the fish hobby. I got tarantulas in there. And a bearded dragon. And I've got a shrimp farm in the back there. I harvest shrimp. I've got a blue velvet shrimp. I've got ghost shrimp. Cherry shrimp are gone now, but I've got blue velvet shrimp or blue dream shrimp and ghost shrimp babies and adults that I breed. But yeah, all kinds. Hundreds of shrimps. Hundreds of shrimpies. Just little tiny little buggers too. And no, I don't feed them to the fishies. Yeah, it's like a pond made of a big long tote. It's pretty cool. It keeps me busy anyway. You know, if my guitarists didn't already do that as well as they did, but excuse me. Notice toddlers walk towards farts not away. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of confused. They don't really know what to think. I think they think somebody's playing with them or something. Like, oh, listen, somebody's making a noise. There's that eye biter right there. See that silver dude that just went that way? Could be like a blue color once it gets bigger. Like a frick, I don't know, almost a neon blue. Pretty. They're very pretty. But they're a predator fish, so they can be aggressive. Bubblegum shrimp? Not yet, man. I gotta get some of them. Gotta harvest some bubblegum shrimp too. The shrimp I harvest aren't big enough to eat though, unfortunately. For fish they are. Yeah, you too. It's good seeing you there, Laura. Yeah, so I mean, like I've got all these planted, nice plants in here now, all the way across through here, like kind of in between the rocks and stuff. They're in pots full of gravel and river stone, just to keep the fish from digging at them and uproot my plants. One plant's actually through. I've got it rooted through a piece of driftwood, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I've got 3 frontosa now. 3 frontosa. And I've got 3 errata cichlid now, plus babies. And I think I got other fish too. I just don't remember what they were. Vedustas. Oh yeah, I got some cool neon guppies down here. The neon blue guppies are pretty cool too. Oh, gotta get this indoor pond going very soon though. These guys are outgrowing this tank too fast. I'm gonna build a nice big one. Who is Steve out of the Adventures? Steve is the camera guy. Mainly. I do a lot of the camera work when we're doing the fart stuff. He helps me though. But he's not really a prank camera dude. I wish he was, but he's not. But he does the trick. He's learning it. He's learning the way. I just tell him don't give a shit. It's my channel. Don't worry about it. If they say anything, tell them to come and talk to me. I told you to record me. It's a prank. Who gives a crap, right? It's not like they get charged or anything. How do I keep from laughing? I don't. I do laugh, but you know what it is? It's part of comedy. I guess you get the hang of it, right? It's hard. Trust me, it's not easy. Like you've seen me probably lose it a couple times, but I don't stop. I just walk away. I don't tell them it's a prank usually, unless they know it is. Like if the people have already seen a video of the shark cup, they already know. Then I'll tell them. You know what I mean? Then I'll stop and tell them my channel and that. Oh yeah, sure you could. Yeah, these guys love kelp. The predators do. It's funny how I can keep a 100-gallon tank so clear and clean. And all these people need huge canister filters and stuff. You know what I use? Sponge filters in a big air stone. And I got a fan up here makes a current in your water. And it's pretty powerful. And then I've got a smaller hang-on in the back filter over here on the side. So you can't even see it. It's kind of like hidden in behind that fake decoration here. But yeah, you can see the fan up there. And, it's nicely aerated. The bubbles from the sponge filter plus the bubbles from here. Can't get better than that for filtration. That's all natural. It's definitely natural. And it keeps crystal clear all the time. And if I start seeing any kind of, cloudiness or anything I don't like, I clean it right away. I'm always on it. The thing with the sponge filters is they collect the beneficial bacteria that you need. And if you watch, your cichlids actually eat off of those sponge filters, especially the smaller guys. Like my Damasani down here, you can't see him, but he's always pecking off there. He lives off that stuff, the algae, off the rocks. And the Mamoon is here, all these torpedo-shaped guys. They like picking all the algae off the rocks and stuff and off the filters. So I would go with sponge filters anyway. Like if this tank was any bigger than 100 gallons, I'd probably use something different, a little bit different. I would use the sponge filters, but I would add a canister to it then. But to cut beans as though this isn't any bigger than that. It's perfectly fine with me. I'm fine with it. I got a bed of fish in the tropical tank below this one here. Here, I'll try to show them to you. It's a good size too. He's pretty. I've had him for a long time now. He's always lived in here. Oh yeah, he's right here. He's a community tank fish for sure. He loves it here. There he is. See? Nice big fatty. Yeah, I try to make them naturalistic. You know what I mean? I like my 100-gallon. I drew it all out before I even put it together. I drew all the scaping out and made sure I had it all planned out first. It was all drawn out. Like I literally drew it on a piece of paper, the whole thing. So I got it right. There's my big angelfish. I've had him for 4 years now. I'd say 3 years, 4 years, something like that. He's an old bugger. Look at the size of him. This is a 35-gallon down here. There's like all kinds of little cool little fish in here. Like I really like the neon blue guppies down here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Like that's a guppy. That's pretty neat. Let me see. Where else we got? And I breed swordtails. So I've got all kinds of baby swordtails hanging in here. And I got a flame tetra down there somewhere. Yeah, he's right there. He's a nippy little bastard. He likes to nip. I got this fancy guppy up top here. Where is he? There he is. Those guys are sleeping. It's because their light's usually out now. Yeah, your tanks are what you put the work into. You know what I mean? If you put the work in them, they're quality for sure. But yeah, I like the way I have it set up here. I'll give you guys a better shot of this. So I'll give you guys the good shot, the actual shot. That's what it looks like. That is how I have it set up, guys. It's pretty cool. One below the other. It's kind of a pain in the butt to clean, but it does the job. Well, I do the job. That's the 100-gallon and the 35. And then I got a 40-gallon in there, and I got a 55 over there, which is turning into a pond soon. Huh. Hey, I watch this stuff for hours. Trust me, I'm impressed. Or else I wouldn't be able to watch it for hours. Put a lot of work into it, though. You know what I mean? Like it's not something you just put into it. Just put it. You gotta work on it every day. Clean it every day. You know what I mean? Make sure all the fish are well taken care of. And give them the proper amounts of different foods. Like can't just give them the same food every day. These guys, Put a dead brass helmet diver with the treasure filter in there. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. See, the thing is, these guys get big. Like all these fish get, a lot of these guys, like these frontosa right here with the stripes, they get about a foot long, literally, and they get about that wide, good 4 or 5 inches, maybe 6 inches wide. So they get big. So I think eventually what I'm going to have to do is take some of these ornaments out, anyways. Maybe not. Maybe this big rock, I might have to take it out, which is a shame because I love it. But we'll see. They seem to love it as a cave, and I mean, it looks so nice. I don't want to tear that out. Just kind of fit together nicely, and it's like there's no rock or teeter to it either. It's kind of sitting in a groove, so it's like perfect. Yeah, they seem to like to call them bubbles as well. They need that though. They have to have a well oxygenated. That's another problem people have with keeping the water clear. They don't have it oxygenated well enough. You got to have a lot of bubbles, a lot of circulation, and a lot of water movement. Right, so if that, like I said, you got a sponge filter at each corner here. One way over here, one way over here. At this corner, you got the fan blowing up here, which creates a nice strong current. And then you got these bubbles here, right, coming from the filters in the middle here. So it just keeps constantly stirring the water. You know what I mean? So it's never going to get cloudy or scudgy like that. No film at the top. But you got, like I said, you got to do a good water change once a week because all the fish pee and everything will gather up. It'll start going to kind of the yellowy color. You don't want that, right? So, I mean, this thing took, I'd say, a good 20 buckets or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember now. Took a while though. And it was 150 pounds. This tank's 150 pounds by itself without no water. It's 1,050 pounds filled with water, and that's without the rocks, right? So you can just imagine the weight coming in this thing. I had to pick this up myself and get it on the stand because Steve didn't show up that night. But fortunately, I got her done. If you guys didn't see that video, I did the fish tank reveal, but it didn't look as nice as it does now because I didn't have all these nice plants in here like I do now. But they're not wrecking them at all. Like, they don't even touch them. But like I said, I had to put them into pots. They're little small pots with the gravel and the rocks on top. There's no way they're going to get at it because the rocks are just as big as they are. Heavy little bugger rocks. They ain't getting in those things. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful tank. I love staring into it, watching all the fish. They're always moving around doing things, right? A tank de-icer. Nice. That's the way to go. Yeah, they're just goldfish. They're used to that. They're carp. Carp don't get taken inside in the winter anyway. They live right underneath that ice. As long as there's little water flow going on somewhere, usually. That always helps. But having a tank de-icer definitely helps. Unfortunately, these guys, these cichlids here, you never, these are the close, these are actually, if you look it up, these are evolved saltwater fish. So these were originally saltwater fish, but they evolved into freshwater. So these guys are used to 84-degree temperatures, right? Fahrenheit. Our water don't hit that in the summer. It never gets quite that warm. So this is like a bathtub warm almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really warm. So like these guys could never even live outside, even if you wanted to. There's just no way they wouldn't do it. We don't have the proper climate for it here. South American cichlid, on the other hand, could possibly till the end of summer. But right towards the end of summer, when things start getting cool, you got to take them right inside. But South Americans have the big meat on them, right? They're big fat cichlids, so they got a lot of meat. They can handle the temperature fluctuations a bit better. Where these guys, any sudden temperature fluctuation, pretty much toast. Any sudden change in like water parameters, like your pH levels drop or something, might be dead, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I knew what you meant. Oh, it's just because you're looking on camera, though. You're not sitting here. Trust me, man. That's what I mean. Like, no picture or no video is going to do this tank justice. It's a matter of being in front of it, and you just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I could lay. I wish I had something here where I could kind of lay across and show you. Just give me an example. Yeah, let me see. I mean, I would literally be able to lay inside this thing, have my feet pulled in a bit, but it'd be way up over my head. You know what I mean? Like, and I'd have lots of room. Like, it's wide. You get me? Like, I'll show you. But let me see here. Right? Seeing it now? It's above my head, and I'm level with it. See? Big. Talk to you later, buddy. Here, I'll show you from the side. Maybe that'll give you a better idea. Oh, it's still working. I thought it was glitching on me there. Anyways, I'm going to get off. It's been great seeing all you. I'm going to try and, give you some better content this week again. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you always drop a like for me so I always have some incentive because unfortunately we're not monetized yet. Probably won't be till the new year. Hopefully, as long as we get enough watch hours, we gotta pass the 4,000 watch hours. Once again, because last year I was sick and we couldn't really do anything about it. So I just had to just let it be and just do what I could, right? So, but this year I'm out doing it constantly. So hopefully I can get my watch hours to where they got to go to get remonetized so I can get paid again, get the money they owed me from before. And then it makes more worth my while for doing this. And then maybe I'll take on the sponsorship, depending on what they offer. I don't know. But I'm just not jumping on it because it could be a problem. I just don't know. But anyways, in the meantime, you guys have a good night. And yeah, it's the length of my whole body for sure. And taller. Like it's like for me to like I can sit up and it's still taller. Like if I sat beside that tank like I was sitting level with it and it was still taller than me sitting up. Right. So you could just imagine how tall that is. Plus the width is wider than my body. Like I could sit in there and have like it's perfect for my shoulders and everything. Like I could sit right in there, no problem. But it's definitely big enough for the big fish I have. And these guys you want to keep overcrowded, kind of. I don't have it too overstocked like most people do, but I have it to the point where it keeps their mind off of aggression because they like to just, have a good peaceful life, right? Whereas aggression could be just out of having 2 or 3, you know what I mean? So that's the bottom line. You just want to kind of give them enough fish in there that they're always, swimming with each other and kind of schooling together, but not so much that they're going to be annoyed. So, but anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight and all your guys' great ideas. I'm going to try to take on some of those ideas in the meantime here, but I do have some ideas, like I said, so I'll do what I can. You guys keep watching and I'll keep showing you content. Anyways, we will talk to you soon. From Mike and Steve that's not here, we'll see you soon.